time for another video. Let's address this thing, man. A lot of you tethers, man, non-blacks from the diaspora, man, y'all think, well, y'all black from the diaspora, y'all think, and well, I ain't speak to non-blacks from the diaspora, but y'all think white ice is cold, man. Meaning y'all don't understand. Especially a lot of you black Africans, man. Y'all don't. When I just look at stuff how it's done, I just seen a white dude in a pickup truck shoveling snow and all that. I just look around the environment. I can see a lot of things that need improvement, man. That need innovation, man. Like that's one thing I didn't agree with Neely Fuller Jr. Some of y'all know about Neely Fuller Jr. I respect him on like 99.99% of everything else. There's some things I didn't agree with. Like it almost seemed like he was bragging about like how technologically astute white people are, man. Like I don't see that, man. I see a lot of white people being taught by the few on top, the few white folks on top, and the few non-whites who work in these labs. They be taught by these people, man. It's few. Don't get it twisted, man. It's not a many thing when it comes to like what white people have done. Certain breakthroughs that came about by certain few, and they just teach it to the rest. I said this in other videos. I just look at the environment, man. A lot of things need revamping, man. The way things are done, it's not efficient, man. It's not effective. There's a lot of things done improvised. You know, driving down the street. You don't. Or just say a cop pulls somebody over for making a U-turn. Yeah, but you wouldn't see the sign until you damn near way up into the street. What if you don't see the sign? They like to say things like, well, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Well, how could they obey the law if they don't know it's a law in the first place? That kind of inefficient stuff where you just leave it up to chance, man. That's not how logic is supposed to operate. That's janky, that's tacky. That's something Neely Fuller would say. That's tacky. That's a tacky way of implementing rules and laws in society. Some things is left up to the interpretation. You want people to follow these things, don't you? Maybe they don't. Maybe that too is part of the plan to get, a certain amount of tax out of people via tickets, issuing tickets. That's another discussion. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things in society, man. There's a lot of things black Africans don't understand, man. Things can be innovated, created. You too can be a rocket like Elon Musk. Like a lot of that stuff I see on Twitter X, them rockets, that stuff is inferior tech to me. I don't care how technologically advanced it is based on how much thought and effort been put into it. It's inferior. We should have, at the bare minimum, magnetic drives by now. Now that's the idea I've been pondering for a long time. A magnetic drive. So y'all look at me, y'all probably wouldn't even understand that. I've always been a technological dude. And my words don't necessarily relay the kind of imagination I have. It takes imagination to invent. You can't just have knowledge like math and science. You gotta have an imagination to use it. You gotta see things and how it can work. And that's why a lot of FBA, take it back to there, have done a lot of things, invented a lot of things because of our imagination along with the knowledge. A lot of you tethers don't have an imagination. Y'all just follow. Y'all don't think. To be continued.